Hello everyone at Doody Calls. This is just a quick video in regards to your social media on Doody Calls, and as well as the summer suites and advanced sports performance pages. But before I go any further, I'd just like to introduce myself. My name's Matt Clark. Hi, nice to meet you. Now you've got a face to put to the name. And what I do is I grow people's businesses for them through social and other online and offline means. Okay, so on with the recommendations and solutions. Number one, on your homepage on Doody Calls, there's a big flash banner on the homepage. So if you don't have a mobile site, mobile users aren't seeing any of this. So I'd suggest removing flash and either just having a solid image or some kind of Java code instead of flash. Okay, so as far as the rest of the site, it's quite narrow, so you might want to think about widening it out a bit, and so that way you can have your special savings up on the right hand side, or your get a price quote or request information that can all come up the top. Aside from that, it's looking pretty good. The other thing is, I'd suggest having a single headline benefit, the main benefit of your company. And so it could be this: nation's trusted leader in pet waste removal, blah blah blah. But it could be something like, we pick up your pet's waste so you don't have to, or something like that, where it's just simple to the point and we understand exactly what's happening straight away without having to go in and read little bits of text and paragraphs. It's still relatively obvious, but the easier you make it for people, the better. Now, another thing is you want to get a favicon installed on your website, so the little icon for the tab up here, and that applies for all of your other websites, the summer suites and the advanced sports. Cool, so on with the Facebook. It's great to see you've got some tabs happening here, some custom tabs. One thing I noticed was when I came in here, it was all over to the left hand side and people have to scroll across and do all this kind of nonsense. So you want to get that fixed, and I'm more than happy to fix that up for you. The other thing is, I noticed you're just posting a lot of links. Now, while you're getting a little bit of engagement on it, I definitely suggest posting more photos and photo albums, because as you can see here, 11 likes, 6 shares on this photo, whereas on a link you've only got 4 likes, 1 share. Yeah, and so typically photos are going to reach more people than your links, because Facebook really doesn't like it when people are being sent off their page. Cool. So things like this could be good, but again, it's a caption. You need to tell people to either engage with your post or visit your website. Yeah. So this sort of stuff is great, but again, at the end, I'd say thank you all for your support. More than anything else in the world, we appreciate your business. Love from the crew at link, doodycalls.com. But they're just some suggestions you can take on board. Same with your albums. Make sure you put in all of your albums. A nice call to action and links, or just telling them to comment, like, or share, or caption, or you really have to give strong call to actions. I looked in the information. That's all looking pretty good. The only thing I can suggest is if you've got any awards or things like that, put that in. And with the mission, maybe this could be a little bit clearer, and that's the kind of thing I'm talking about to add to your homepage. Now, as far as the summer suites is concerned, there's lots and lots of things that need to be updated here. For example, just the font for a start is too thin and quite hard to read, too small. I'd suggest updating that, making it bigger, and also moving a lot of this further up the page, because most people are only going to see up to here. I've got quite a big screen up to here on their computer, so when we come across to About Us and things like that, they're typically only going to be seeing maybe up to this tiny little point just here, and then they have to scroll down to see all your information. The other thing is, none of your social buttons work, so we need to get those fixed. I'm more than happy to do that for you as well. Again, favicon is not there. Your contact us page is really quite ugly. I'd suggest having a nicer form in there, you know, centering the texts, and you know, just making it a little more aesthetically appealing. At the moment it still looks like a, you know, little kiddie site that's just been thrown together in a couple of hours. This is a much better example, but again, you know, have a really strong call to action. Like, what is the point of this site? You're selling coaching, yeah, so maybe you should, you know, I definitely suggest having some sort of opt-in box or call to action box, or how fit are you, take the test now, or you know, some kind of direct call to action where people can see exactly, you know, what it's about and how they can engage and what they can expect with you. Because at the moment it's like, okay, this is nice, we've got a Twitter link and some other bits and pieces, but really it's, you know, I'm not being guided anywhere, you know. So if people are landing on this page, it's just like, okay, well, what now? I guess I can read a little bit about nutrition and maybe some blogs, but you know, really it's just, there's no guidance. So I definitely suggest you know, updating this and putting a strong call to action in with some sort of action box. You know, what are they meant to do? Call you, email you, whatever. You know, the contact us is very hard to see up here, so make that brighter. But yeah, now as far as amalgamating all of these three businesses, I'm really struggling to see what, you know, Doody calls picking up pet waste has to do with eating cupcakes. And to be honest, I really don't want to mix the two, because pet waste and cupcakes really should stay as far away as possible. As far as sports, you know, this could possibly mix with the cupcakes. You know, like, okay, have you had enough cupcakes for today? Or is it time to burn off those cupcakes that you ate? Or is it time to burn off all that sugar? Then come across and work out with us for the price of a Starbucks coffee. Yeah, this is the kind of thing I'm talking about, where, you know, we can mix this, and I guess it's like a bit distant, but we can still definitely pull some similarities together. But as far as this and this, definitely not. And maybe with the pets we can say, you know, like, we could make some competitions and make some events where, you know, advanced sports performance, bring your dogs along, and then, you know, come along and they can all bring their dogs and go for dog runs and things like that. They're just a couple of ideas, but yeah, definitely keep these two as far apart as possible. Now, as far as doing advertising and competitions and all that sort of stuff, this is all the things that are included in the package, and I pay for all your ads, so you don't have any, you know, extra surprises or anything like that. But I can definitely bring you in thousands and thousands more likes, and obviously traffic to your website, and of course start bringing you in more revenue from Facebook easily. As far as summer suites, I'm not sure if this is your page. The links were broken, so I just started searching around for summer suites. But yeah, if this is your page, there's lots and lots of work to do. It's great to see that you're posting, you know, some images that are getting plenty of engagement. That's nice. But again, it's like, you know, if this is you, we need to be adding links to your homepage, or to, you know, order pages and things like that. Order your own and just send them to an order page. So, you know, that's another thing here, is they should be able to order or purchase straight from your website, you know, or at least, you know, contact you. We can send them to the contact page. But yeah, this is, you know, this is great. This is all good stuff. But yeah, definitely share with your friends. Tag someone who you think, you know, tag your friends who you think would love this cake or this sweet or whatever. You know someone who's having a 60th, tag them here. Yeah, that kind of stuff will not only pull in their friends, but every time someone looks at photos of their friends, they'll come up and see these cupcakes and they'll be like, oh wow, that's amazing. And it'll be a tagged photo of the friend, and it'll actually be, you know, advertising for your business. And of course, if you've got a link in there, people can come in and order straight from there, which is the idea. Also, update all the information. There's nothing here, so your website and contact details and all that sort of stuff. And then as far as the sports performance page, this is very new, but I'd say stay away from blocks of text like this. If you do want to make text posts, shorter is better, or at least break them out into, you know, easily readable things. This is really just slamming advertising in people's face, and no one really wants to read this. Cool, so I'd also suggest repositioning your photos so people can actually read this stuff. And again, telling people to like and share and blah blah blah. And you can, if we can do some kind of like special offer, it's like start here today for just $1, I think something like that is going to be very beneficial for you. And this is again another Facebook sexy kind of business. So the sweets and the puppies and the sports athletes and all that inspiration, all of that is very, very sexy, so we can definitely get some results for you. Now, just to show you a client of mine in the fitness realm, we've built these guys up very quickly over the space of a few months. I only started consulting for them a few months ago. We built them up thousands of likes and tons of engagement. We're launching their book very soon, helping them out with lead pages and squeeze pages, and getting them to become a bestseller. So I definitely can help you out with that as well. But just to give you an idea, look at this: a confident woman, blah blah blah, all this stuff, motivation, 15 shares, 17 people liking it. Why? Because we've built a community, and we've built something that's really just less about them and how great their brand is and how great their products are, and more just about helping people really get fit and healthy and lose weight. And so here, have you tried our blah blah blah? They're delicious, and a link. Today's exercise tip. They make sure they spread all of it out and give real value. And so as you can see, we're always getting plenty of engagement, lots of shares, using hashtags and posting plenty of videos and things like that. Now, I'm not posting for these guys anymore, I'm just consulting for them, but they're doing great. And as you can see, there's plenty of engagement coming on because we've built a community. So these are the kinds of things you can expect, and I definitely suggest, make the main idea to be a community, especially for this, and especially for, all of your pages are really just very sociable kind of categories, very sociable niches. So what we want to do is make strong communities, bring in the likes. I'm talking, I want to see at least 5,000 likes on each of these pages, and really just start taking advantage of the social benefits, and go ahead and start making really cool offers like the $1 to get started, or try your first summer sweets free. You might even be able to give some people like a quick sample box with 6 cookies or something like that for free, and then you're going to win some customers for life. Okay, so what can you expect when you come on board with us? Well, if you're like one of our clients last month, $20,410.36 in revenue from social media, SEO, and mailouts. Now, I'm just going to quickly go through how we go about doing this. Now, one of the main methods is through Facebook, and what we do is we go ahead and action all of the recommendations that I had for you before, as well as pay for your ads, and really focus on building a community, as well as growing your brand, and in turn bringing you sales. So something that you're not going to see with anyone else is these custom tools that we've got. And basically what happens is the people, they come along and they click these links up here, right in the newsfeed once we've posted it from our page, and up opens these nice big boxes. And here they can watch videos or look at photos or read some kind of offer and enter their email to get whatever it is that we're giving away for free, or enter in for whatever promotion we're running. And this is how we can keep them right inside Facebook without feeling like they're going to go away anywhere, and it works extremely well for building your list and building your database. Now, some other custom tabs that we've got here, Seat Clothing. This is one of my clients just for some custom tabs, and as you can see on the right hand side, we've actually built him a store, and this is right inside Facebook. So again, people don't need to leave Facebook, and they can stay right in the store and start shopping their products. Again, awesome for return on investment. Some other examples are competition tabs on the left, and again, we build your database so that way they keep coming back every time you send them a new offer to their email. And on the right hand side, your typical unlock So like this page to unlock whatever it is that we're giving away, and in this case was free plays for a lottery. Now what about brand growth? How does, 17,000, 56,000 people seeing just a couple of photo albums in a single week sound to you? With 68 people or 155 people sharing your posts, this is the kind of stuff that we can do for you. Now what about YouTube? What if we could put you on the first page of YouTube results? What if there were, say, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 people searching for your product, your service, and they come across in Google or in YouTube and they see your video on the first page? How do you think that's going to affect your business? How do you think it's going to affect your sales? What we do is we get you more views, we optimize your channel, we edit your videos, and in turn, you build a massive business from YouTube. I find that YouTube and Facebook are the two biggest profit generators for all of my clients. So here's an example of a really recent client that just came on board. We've just uploaded some of their first videos, and as you can see, we always upload custom thumbnails. We have strong calls to action in the cover image, so they can come across and do whatever it is that we want them to do. In this case was to claim a free book. And same with in the videos at the end, we always put clickable links right inside the video so they can come across to your site and do whatever it is that you are asking them to do. And as well as subscribe and like and do all those kinds of things. So here's an example, and again you'll see this at the end of my video, where you can see, click here to subscribe, and these are literally clickable links inside the video, or to download the social plans, or to watch the next video, and we can edit this and make it look however you like. And this is another thing that's included in the service. Now Pinterest. Pinterest is one of the fastest growing social platforms, and people seem to love following brands on Pinterest more so than Facebook. Why? Because it's like marketing without marketing. It doesn't smell like sales, it's just useful, cool, fun little photos they can come around, take a look at and share with their friends. And what this does is builds your brand's value big time. So what we can do is get you followers fast and then send those followers across to your website. So how do people interact on Pinterest? Have a think about this. Most people on Pinterest are family members and women. Now who usually does most of the purchasing in the household? The mums. And that's why Pinterest referrals spend 70% more money than visitors referred from non-social channels. Okay, now to finish up, the mega awesome social plan. This is just to show you that I don't just go ahead and post things at random. I map everything out for the month, and of course go ahead and measure everything along the way, see what's working, see what's not. And the other super sexy services, of course, are mobile marketing, mobile website builds, and of course search engine optimization. Now one thing to really think about with the mobile side of things is mobile web traffic is definitely going to overtake desktop web traffic in the next couple of years. And just to show you what happened when I built a client a mobile website, as you can see here, there were 124 total visits, and from those 124 total visits, there were 61 clicks to call. Now, imagine this, 61 out of 124 people clicked to call. That's about 50% of people. How would you like it if 50% of the visitors who came to your website on the mobile phone ended up giving you a call? This is what happens when a well-optimized mobile site is put in place. Cool, so if you want results like this, like 118% more likes in just 6 days, or 225 new emails added to your database in a single campaign, and of course some nice revenue coming in, then would you be open to having a quick chat on the phone? I never assume that every single business that comes along is going to be the right fit for my services. So what I like to do is make sure that it's going to work for your business. So if you're open to having a chat, just shoot me an email or give me a call on 331 333 8518. That's 331 333 8518. Thank you so much for your time. I'm already enjoying working with you. Chat soon.